Hey guys, this one is going to be quick. I'm going to get into it real quick, just talk about all the things that's been happening, tell you what's new, what's happening, what's going on, the updates, all that fun stuff. So yeah, let's get to it. So about the hair. So you're probably wondering, like, how are you going to do a video, talk about your hair, but you're wearing a hat? I'll show you what my hair looks like soon, but it's part of the fit. You know what I mean? Anyways, so what's been going on? So I'm still locked, kinda. I say kinda because I've lost some hair. Now you're probably wondering, oh my gosh, you lost some hair. It's because you're in locks. No, I lost some hair because I'm sick. And the reason why I'm sick is because I was diagnosed with an autoimmune disease called Sarcoidosis. And it's very similar to lupus, but essentially it's about inflammation within your body. And the places that it's affected when it first started, as of last year when I was diagnosed, 2017, were my skin, so my tattoos, and I'll show you guys kind of like what my tattoos have been going in and out of based off of medication, the sickness, etc. So it affected my skin, affected my eyes. There was one point where one of my eyes, I was losing vision. My eyes aren't 100% now, but they are 10 times better than when this first started. Before all of this started, I was 20/20 vision, but I don't know if we'll ever really get back to that at this point. So it affected my skin, my eyes, and as of the past couple of months, so as of June 2018, it's now affected my scalp. So at first I was like, I thought it was me going to a loctician, because I went to a loctician a couple times. I was like, maybe it's that, maybe it's my signature pom-poms that because my hair is so tight and I'm pulling on it, I'm losing hair. So I can show you how it started. It was very, very minimal. And then it kind of like progressed and went full blown, or I don't know if it's full blown, but it got a lot worse really quickly. So right now, pretty much a lot of hair is gone. I shaved the back here because I just got to a point where I couldn't take it at one point, but you can see some of the patches of difference of skin between like hair growing regularly and the patches that kind of have disappeared. I'm self-diagnosing it as alopecia areata based off the sarcoidosis. Because I'm a doctor now, so, you know, I mean, all the doctor's appointments I've been to, I might as well be. No, I'm kidding. I've been going through tons of tests, tons of different things. I was tested for lupus. I don't have lupus, but lupus is in my family, so I still kind of think I may have it. And I've gone through so many ins and outs of hospital visits, doctor visits. I have an appointment almost like every month, every couple months. I've recently started a new medication called Humira, which is an injectable medication. So you can either put it on your lower abdomen or on your thighs. I've been doing the thighs because it just seems a little bit easier. So I'm hoping with that, plus the oral medication I'm taking, and I'm taking the vitamins and the supplements because I hate medication, so I'm trying to put the natural in as much as possible. I've changed my diet. So I went vegetarian because of this whole thing, partially because of poor animals, and then because I was like, well, maybe the hormones that are in the foods have something to do with this. Now, vegetarian-ish, because I still eat seafood. I'm a good person, but not a great person. Anyways, so I've been diagnosed with sarcoidosis now for over a year, and now it's affected my hair, which has made me really sad. I mean, I do have moments of like literally depressed as all hell, and just like, oh my gosh, but I'm still alive, so this is okay. And now hair is kind of somewhat growing back, which is great, but it's still in like really weird patches. I'm using some oils, I'm using the shampoos that are good for, like, let's say tea tree, the natural stuff and stuff like that. So I'm trying to affect the area and deal with the area specifically, but also try to fix all of this at the same time. I'm also taking biotin. So I'm doing all the things that I think I physically, mentally, financially, all the kind of ease can. I'm doing as much as I possibly can, but a lot of it obviously is mental. And just trying to continue to go through this and hopefully get through this and get to a point of being in remission. So since it is an autoimmune disease, it's something that's going to be with me for life. I've always had an autoimmune issue or disease because I have arthritis in my knee. I was diagnosed with that when I was a child, so juvenile arthritis. So because I had that, it was already in my system, so maybe that made me more susceptible to this sarcoidosis. Who really knows? Not really sure. But yeah. That's what's happening with my health, which has affected my hair. Other things that are going on too, I got a studio, so that's why it might be a little echoey. I'm actually in the space right now. I'll show you guys what it looks like. This is my studio to do my graphic work, photography, videos. I'm going to be renting it out for people who need spaces for videos. I'm eventually going to get like a couch in there, a little lounge area, a place for people to just come and chill. Like if you just like want to work or you just want to chill, you can come here and chill eventually. Hopefully I'll get this ready and done by March, but we'll see. I got this couch place that I'm obsessed with. They sell like other furniture, but like I'm obsessed with their couches and stuff, so I'm hoping I can get some stuff there when they have like their big sale. So we'll see how that goes, but that eventually will be in the space here. What else has been going on? I went to Asia 2018 in the summer with 2 of my friends. It was a great trip. Scary but great. We were in Thailand for 3 weeks and then Indonesia for 1 week. And during that 1 week that we were there, we felt that 6.9 magnitude earthquake. We were about 100 kilometers away from where the earthquake actually took place, so they're like the epicenter of the earthquake. And it was terrifying. It was not something I wish on anyone. I am so grateful to be able to say that I was able to come home to Canada and Montreal. I made a donation while I was there, and I didn't see all the craziness because I wasn't on the specific island that it happened, but hearing the stories, seeing the pictures, and feeling the earthquake was something I will never forget. And I'm so grateful to be back. But overall, the trip was fantastic. We went up north in Thailand. We were in Bangkok Central. We were down south. We took a tour for a couple of weeks in Thailand too, so we got to see places that we might not have seen ourselves. It was a great trip. Not something I think I'll do anytime soon again, because let's be honest, we got to get the monies back, because if I'm not working, I'm not getting money unless I can get some passive income. But yeah, so that was an amazing trip. And yeah, I think that's about it for what's been going on with me. Just trying to deal with this issue or disease, trying to get it regulated or into remission, trying to live my best life at the same time, trying to build my business. I made another version of my coloring book that's available on Amazon, link down below. And yeah, so I'm just trying to do better every day. That's my goal, right? Do better than I did the day before. And it's hard sometimes. I do have moments where I'm just like, don't talk to me, don't look at me. I don't want to look at myself, and it's gonna happen, but I'm just trying to find ways to get back on top or back to feeling better. And as I said, it's really just a mental thing and getting into a good headspace, and then being around people and being around situations or in environments that help me get back to a good mental space. So all that to say, I'll show you what my hair looks like, or the hair I have left, I guess. It's really sad. I'm really sad about it. But I feel like it's really necessary for me to talk more about this. So what I'm planning on doing going forward is talking more about hair and health on the channel. So that's the new update that's going to be happening here. So yeah, I'll show you what it looks like. So that's the back. So as I said, I shaved it and it's kind of growing back, but not in these two spots here, because this is kind of where the alopecia, I'm calling it alopecia, has been affected. If I take it down now, the middle part is kind of intact. The sides, I'm missing hair here, but luckily it's growing back a little fuzzy. At one point, it was smooth as a baby's bum. The top has been the biggest thing. I'm so happy I still have a hairline, but I have some here that's missing. I also have all of this gone. So I've actually had to cut some of the locks because some of them are hanging from literally a thread. So I've had to cut a lot of them. So my lock count is definitely not the same anymore. But yeah, so this has been the biggest part here. All that is pretty much gone. And then if you come around on the side here, you can kind of get an idea as to what's happening. And then I think I have a spot here possibly. Yeah, so pretty much I've been doing a lot of hats because I'm okay with it at this point, but I'm not 100%. So I do a lot of hats. I do a lot of low ponytails, or I just leave it as is. And in regards to my locking and relocking and retightening my hair, I haven't done it since before my trip, when the hair wasn't that bad, but since it got worse in July-ish, I haven't relocked my hair other than maybe the front here, and I've combined some too and made them a little thicker. But yeah, so it's not to say that it has to do with me retightening my hair and it's hurting my head and pulling my hair, because I really haven't retightened my hair very much. So I definitely think it has something to do with the sickness or the disease or the illness, whatever you want to call it. But we'll see how it goes, and I will keep you guys updated. P.S. It's been 1.5 years since I started locks, and it's bittersweet, but I made it, kinda, sorta, yeah. Anyways, stay tuned, and I will see you guys later. Bye.